Welcome to the Choose on Purpose podcast. I'm Becky Ploutz. Thank you for joining me today. If you are feeling overwhelmed by the season, by the weather, or by the endless holiday hustle, maybe, if you're listening to this in the later months of the year, then this episode is going to guide you through a gentle, powerful practice of reflective renewal. And this is a two-part series. This part one is really slowing down in order to rise, that reset for the leader carrying more than she says out loud. All right. And I want to say thank you for taking this time for yourself. Thank you for showing up for yourself. I want to speak to the version of you who is tired, and not the kind of tired that a nap can fix, right? The kind of tired that comes from carrying so much. Your house, your dreams, your emotional load, your family, your intentions, your own expectations, okay? December can feel heavy. Heck, any holiday season can feel heavy, right? The weather shifts, the calendar fills, the world rushes faster. And suddenly you're sitting here thinking, there aren't enough minutes in the days for me. So this episode is for that intentional pause. It's for the moment to breathe and the moment to remember yourself. Let's dive in. This month in the On Purpose community, our theme is reflective renewal. And that's really about a pause to give space to reflect, to reset your energy, right? To get that realignment and to prepare for new growth, especially with being the end of this year or in the last month of this year. And I want to walk you through the first step of that, the slowing down to rise higher. Okay, so let's start with our breath. And we do best what we need to learn ourselves, I feel like. So this is something that's helping me to be more intentional, to show up and support you and the On Purpose community, because renewing myself and as a leader, I know that leaders need more of this intentional pausing, getting back to our breath, having space that we hold for ourselves to be refilled and refueled so that we can rise higher and support more instead of draining ourselves. So take a deep breath with me. Not a you should breathe kind of breath. This isn't about shitting on you. This is about giving ourselves permission to really breathe. Take a deep breath with me. You are allowed to stop. You are allowed to exhale in your days, in the middle of the chaos. You're allowed to be human in that. So take those breaths. Feel that recycling, that renewing that happens when we intentionally pause for a breath of intentional exhaling. Reflection without judgment is where we can really find powerful movement. Okay. I know it sounds counterintuitive to think about reflection as movement, But truly, when it's intentional and we do it without judgment, we're moving forward versus stalling ourselves or going backwards or looking too far in the past, right? So ask yourself these three grounding questions. One, where am I feeling rushed or stretched thin? Two, where do I need more softness? And three, where can I release pressure I never meant to hold? Because this isn't about fixing, it's about noticing, recognizing, awareness. Because awareness is the beginning of our renewal. Okay? Your energy needs care before our to-do list. And for me, stepping outside, moving my body, that is an energy boost to take in the breath of fresh air, to be intentional about movement and caring for my vessel, my body, before I come to the computer to write an email or set up for the podcast, right? Because we cannot pour from the empty mind, from the empty body, or our empty spirit. Like we need to be renewed, refilled, and refueled. And the reflective renewal teaches us this truth. Who I am becoming matters more than what I get done. Because it's in what we do, we are becoming the next part, the next thing, but it's in that present moment of what we're choosing in our life and how we're being when we do the things. So what happens when we do the thing? Do we feel anxious thoughts? Do we have fear around the results or the outcomes? Are we excited about putting that out there? Are we energized and feeling fulfilled? Right? From the inside out. What is that like? Because who we're becoming matters more than what we're actually getting done, checking it off the list. The list's important, and how we're feeling about it is how we're becoming more and more inhabited about what's going on in our mind, our body, and with our spirit, our soul, our inside. So today, your win is not productivity. Your win is presence, because we're talking about that intentional slowing down so that you can rise stronger. Your win is presence. And a reset practice for the overwhelmed days. But I hope this can really support you, because it's going to support me. There's 5 minutes of resetting that can happen for us that we can do every day to feel ourselves get back from a spiraling moment, right? When we're in that overwhelm. This 5-minute practice. Place your hand over your heart. Breathe in for 4 breaths. Hold for 2 breaths. And exhale for 6 breaths. That very intentional in, hold, out. Okay. And then say out loud, I release what isn't mine to carry. I let that go. I let go what is no longer mine to carry. 4 breaths, 2 hold, and 6 exhale. Okay. And then you can ask yourself in this intentional breathing, pausing, resetting, what truly matters today, right? Because we're in the present. What matters most today? And do just one thing. Stay away from doing 10 things and really focus on the expansion of the one thing that's going to move. This is about reflective renewal in motion. Okay. It's how you stay connected to your health, mind, body, and spirit. Even when life feels like overwhelming, too much, it's chaos, it's moving so fast. Everything we need is within us. Our breath is a powerful tool that we get to tap into to remind us, to renew us. Okay. This episode is short and sweet because I know that we're busy and that these pausing like episodes to remind us to do that. I really want to hear from you how it feels to be reminded that we can pause, reflect, renew ourselves to rise stronger. If this episode spoke to that overwhelmed part of you, you don't need to move through this season alone, or any season alone for that matter. The Choose on Purpose planner experience was made for you to be supported. Okay. It's a desired space where there's growth that is held for you, truth is heard, pace is honored, whatever that looks like for you. And there's renewal in being supported. If you want the next 6 months or 12 months to feel different, if you want to feel held, heard, seen, and supported as you step into the next chapter, come join inside the planner experience. Your renewal starts here. I want to support you, be your confidence catalyst, be your support in really embodying who you're becoming. And it starts with these powerful pauses to be reminded that you're worthy of them. You can choose you again. I'm Becky Plotz. Thank you for listening to the Choose on Purpose podcast. Share this with someone that you know is feeling that overwhelm so that they can be reminded that they have the power of their breath. They have the power of the choice to choose on purpose, to slow down, to live with more intention, to be with purpose. Until next time, love yourself, live fearlessly, and do all things with purpose.